Hey guys, this is bmwoss and today I'm doing a review for the Skullcandy Inked. Got these about 2 weeks ago and well, they're a piece of technology, so I thought I'd put a review up for you guys. These are in-ear headphones and or earphones, whatever you call them, I suppose. I don't know, whatever the correct term is, but you can see what they are. Made by Skullcandy, quite a well-known sort of a brand for building audio sort of products. And these just have a 40mm audio jack, which goes into your iPod, iPhone, PC, TV, whatever you need. Alright, so I've found that for the last few reviews they've been alright, but I haven't really had a proper agenda, so now I'm going to have an agenda. And so first of all, I'll have, this is just for future, and for now I'll have visuals, what it looks like, so what the product looks like, build quality, this one's sound quality, and just general thoughts on it. So, and I'll have anything else that I think is necessary, so I'll have different sections. Okay, so first up, visuals. Alright, so first up is visuals, and we'll mainly be focusing on the earbuds themselves. Alright, so I'm not sure if this is going to focus, but what we have is green. I chose, there are many different colors, from there's blue, black, silver, white, green. There's sort of Paul Frank custom ones, which I don't really want, but you can get them, and they're pink, and heaps of others. There's ones with different coloured actual buds, the rubber buds, and you can mix and match them however you like. I just got the green. And yeah, so they've got the little skull symbol here, the Skullcandy symbol. Metallic green, it's made of plastic. Got another Skullcandy symbol here. I'm sorry if my camera's not picking this up. But anyway, down with wires, sort of a matte black finish, but that'll be in build quality. Here we have, oh my god, getting it all tied up here. Here we have once again a little Skullcandy sign and Skullcandy symbols here. So there's not actually much visuals to go on this product because it's quite small, but yeah, it looks quite nice, and it looks yeah, I think it looks pretty neat. Alright, next up, build quality. Alright, so for build quality, this is what I'm most worried about. Some of these wires are very thin, and I'm just worried that they might pull out. So in terms of build quality, I'm just going to be careful. The actual buds are quite they feel quite solid. The wires, even though they are quite thin, feel solid. It's just the connections that I'm a little worried about. Okay, we come down here, and then we have a separator, which is used when you wrap your earphones up or whatever. You just, so they don't get tangled, you pop this up. Okay, now we come down to the separator, to the sort of section where it goes from split to one wire, but it doesn't go to one wire, it goes to two wires sort of melded together. And this also worries me a little bit because I've tested, it's actually not too bad with these, but I've noticed with other headphones with just sort of melted wires together, rubber wires that are just two melded in one. Sometimes if they're not properly melded, they actually split, and so you can get like a split wire, which is a bit of a problem. But these ones I tried up at the beginning. So these ones are still melded because you can still pull them apart. I just haven't chosen to. but they're actually pretty sturdy, so hopefully they won't split, because that'd be a bit of a shame. Down we go to the it's a reasonable connection here, not going to have many problems, and a gold 40mm jack, and that all works fine. It's a good size as well, because it doesn't get in the way of cases or whatever. It's sort of a matte finish on the wires. They feel sort of like a rough rubber, and yeah, and also these buds, you think you get about 6 of them, like 3 pairs, small, medium, large, and they feel very good, and yeah, so the good quality on here as well. Alright, that's it for build quality. So good quality, and because they're quite cheap, you get what you pay for, and more. Okay, now up sound. The sound on these is really good. They have, I think, 11mm drivers, and they're really nice. People have said there's too much bass, and the bass is really sketchy. I found the bass is actually really nice. I really like the bass in it. It's quite a solid bass, and on your iPod, if you do have a problem with bass, you can actually just go to the settings, and you can just use the bass reduce setting in your, I think it's called the EQ, and so you just turn that down, which fixes the problem if you think there's too much. But yeah, so the bass is really nice, and so the sound quality is nice. I tested it with the iPod earphones and these. I had the old iPod earphones, the ones that come with your iPod, and these I think had the same, if not better, sound. I've also compared these with the with a Sennheiser set. Sennheiser does have a better sound, but these actually hold up pretty well compared to the Sennheiser, especially seeing the Sennheiser is a lot more expensive than these are. Okay, now we come on to comfort. In your ears, these are quite well. They're in ear, so they feel a bit weird if you've never used in ear before. But once you get used to them, they're really comfortable. They stay in your ears over long periods of time. They don't hurt. I've worn them for hours on end. I've had no sort of issues with comfort. Yeah, so I think in comfort wise they're really good. You have, as I said, 3 different sizes of these, so I find medium's fine for me, but if you've got a small ear canal, you have a small sort of rubber tips. If you have a large ear canal, you have the larger ones, and they're interchangeable. So it's really, you can change it compared to the sort of shape of your ear, and there's a bit of customization there. So that's a nice little touch. Well, that's what most of these headsets do now, but it's just good to know that well, sort of one earphone can pretty much fit everyone. Okay, so comfort, I give very good marks on comfort. Finally, we have price, and I think, well, I bought these for $35 in Australian dollars. Apparently in America they're only about, I think, $15 actually in America, so that's less than half price in terms in sort of comparison to Australian dollars. But yeah, in terms of price, I found in Australia Sennheiser cost around, in Australia they cost around $70-$80, so these are a lot cheaper, and you still get a reasonable sound. I found you get reasonable sound, and you still get and they're still sort of, I think, reasonable earphones. So even though Sennheiser might be a bit better, for the price, these definitely stand up to Sennheiser, and definitely if you just want in-ear headphones, I definitely recommend these. Alright, so for a wrap up, I think these are very good, good quality sound, build quality is reasonable, just as long as you're not too rough with them. Sound quality, oh, I already said that, they look cheap compared to other brands and comfortable. And so I think I don't really have a rating system, and you can pretty much rate it yourself on everything I've said. But yeah, so definitely recommended. In terms of my channel, I'll have a few more gameplays up probably during the week. If you have not seen my channel yet, I mostly do gaming commentaries. I do have more reviews out though for more. I've got some more gaming headset reviews for the PX21s and stuff. A few more technology reviews, mostly gaming related. But yeah, so yeah, if you want to check out my channel, that'd be great. Subscribe, and that'd be great. Yeah, so I hope to see you all on my channel. Once again, thanks to 2B, a assassin, and ends, who are my most dedicated subscribers. And yeah, like this video, rate this video. Well, that's exactly the same thing. But yeah, if you want, comment. Don't be afraid to comment, because I will try and answer every one of your questions. Okay, thank you, and I will see you later.